Yeah. Okay. Okay, everyone. So now let's come back to our lessons. And before we continue, I want to ask you to practice this. Vole, I want you to read the exercise, and Triple, I want you to read the answer, the red one. Okay, you can
Yes,
start right
sir.
now.
1. We will definitely prevent malaria by 2050.
I am sure we will prevent malaria by 2050.
2. People will probably grow taller in the future.
It is likely that people will grow taller in the future.
3. The earth probably won't cool down in the next 50 years.
It is unlikely that the Earth will cool down in the next 50 years.
4. There definitely won't be a colony on Mars in my lifetime.
I am sure there won't be a colony on water
On
Oh,
Mars.
on my in my lifetime.
5. In the future, it might be possible to fly from New York to Tokyo in less than 2 hours.
Um, we might be able to fly from New York to Tokyo in less than 2 hours.
6. It is likely that oil reserves will run out by 2050.
Oil reserve will probably to run out by 2050.
7. It is unlikely that we will find intelligent life on another planet.
We probably won't find intelligent life on another planet.
8. Print newspapers may disappear.
It is possible that print newspaper will disappear.
9. It is possible there will be direct train line between the UK and China by 2100.
It might be a direct train line between the UK and China by 2000, 2000, 2000.
10. I am sure cars will become hands-free.
Uh, car will definitely become hand-free. 2000.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we can continue to the next one. This one is just only a reading review for you. We learned already from the first sessions, all right, at the end of first sessions. Okay, now let's go to the next one. And the next one here is the listening practice. All right, now listen to three young professionals talk about the future. Make a note of the answers to the question in table. So you look at the first one. Her name is Yolanda, and the second one Dimitri, and the last one is Haruka. Okay, and there are three questions. The first one: will you buy your own house or apartment? The second one: will you have more than one child? And number three: will you work until you are 70? All right, so there are three questions. You have to listen and complete this chart. And where you complete the chart, you need to complete only with these keywords. Probably won't. For example, Yolanda probably won't buy her own house or apartment. Can you follow everyone? So then you just complete here probably won't. And for the Dimitri here, it can be definitely won't, will definitely, maybe, maybe not, possibly, is likely. So it depends on the listening. Okay, any question before you listen and complete the chant? Hello?
Yeah, teacher.
Do you have questions?
No.
Yeah, so okay, if you don't have, now let's listen and complete the chart. Here we go.
3.2.
So, Yolanda, do you think you'll ever buy a house or apartment?
Well, I'm living with my parents right now, and I'm trying to save enough money to rent my own apartment. Most people where I live rent. Property is so expensive. So I probably won't buy a house. How about you, Dmitri?
It's the same situation in my country. Houses are too expensive. For me, a house costs 10 times my salary for 1 year. So I don't think I'll be able to afford a house until I'm in my 40s. I'm 25 now, so that's a long time to wait. But who knows? It's possible.
And what do you think, Haruka? I'm married, and my partner and I are saving to buy a house. So we might have enough money in about 10 years' time. But it depends on house prices. They may go up or down. No one really knows. It's the same with the economy. Some people think it will get better. Others are sure it will get worse. So it's really hard to plan anything long term. How about family? Do you have any plans? I want to have a family, but I probably won't have more than one child. These days, it's very expensive to have children. Education, clothes, food, everything costs a lot of money. How about you, Dmitri?
I love kids, but I don't think I'll have a family. And you, Haruka?
We'll definitely have more than one child. But I'm working now and I'm still young, so I probably won't have a baby just yet. Also, I'll probably quit work when I have a family, so I need to save up fast.
Will you go back to work?
It's unlikely. People expect you to look after your family and for the husband to have a career. How long do you think your husband will work for? Probably till he's 65.
I'll probably work till I'm 70.
I'm sure you'll be rich and famous before then. As for me, it will depend on our financial situation, but I'd like to finish work before I'm 65. So it's unlikely I'll work till I'm 70.
Okay, now let's listen again.
3.2.
So, Yolanda, do you think you'll ever buy a house or apartment?
Well, I'm living with my parents right now, and I'm trying to save enough money to rent my own apartment. Most people where I live rent. Property is so expensive. So I probably won't buy a house. How about you, Dmitri?
It's the same situation in my country. Houses are too expensive. For me, a house costs 10 times my salary for 1 year. So I don't think I'll be able to afford a house until I'm in my 40s. I'm 25 now, so that's a long time to wait. But who knows? It's possible.
And what do you think, Haruka? I'm married, and my partner and I are saving to buy a house. So we might have enough money in about 10 years' time. But it depends on house prices. They may go up or down. No one really knows. It's the same with the economy. Some people think it will get better. Others are sure it will get worse. So it's really hard to plan anything long term. How about family? Do you have any plans? I want to have a family, but I probably won't have more than one child. These days, it's very expensive to have children. Education, clothes, food, everything costs a lot of money. How about you, Dmitri?
I love kids, but I don't think I'll have a family. And you, Haruka?
We'll definitely have more than one child. But I'm working now and I'm still young, so I probably won't have a baby just yet. Also, I'll probably quit work when I have a family, so I need to save up fast.
Will you go back to work?
It's unlikely. People expect you to look after your family and for the husband to have a career. How long do you think your husband will work for? Probably till he's 65.
I'll probably work till I'm 70.
I'm sure you'll be rich and famous before then. As for me, it will depend on our financial situation, but I'd like to finish work before I'm 65. So it's unlikely I'll work till I'm 70.
All right. So right now let's try and check the answer together. Okay, so let's start with the first question. Will you buy your own house or apartment? Yolanda said probably won't. How about Dimitri? Hello, anyone can give me
It's
the answer?
possible.
Yeah?
Can teacher? I can't hear.
What is it?
If
What did you say at the
possible.
moment?
Oh, I said that now. Please complete answer the questions. Number one, Yolanda here probably won't. How about Dimitri? Some of you say something, right? I did not get it again.
If possible, teacher.
If possible. Okay, how about other student? Okay, it's possible. Thank you very much. You are right, Willa. Okay, how about Haruka? Hello? Hello, everyone. Even you don't have, if you are not so sure, you also can give me the answer. If you keep quiet like this, how can we have class?
My right hả?
My? Okay, yes. You see, your answer is correct. Thank you. If you make mistake with your answer, that's no problem. All right, study. You have to answer the question. Number two, will you have more than one child? Yolanda?
One probably.
She probably won.
Okay, probably one, not one probably. But you can say will probably, but probably one. Okay, how about Dimitri?
May, because he don't sing. He.
Definitely one.
Chả but.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how about Haruka?
Definitely.
Definitely will. Okay, will definitely. Okay, number three. Will you work until you are 70?
Probably.
Probably. It's unlikely. Okay.
Likely.
Yeah, it's unlikely. How about Dimitri?
Probably.
Probably will. Okay, how about Haruka?
Probably too.
Probably.
Probably.
Okay, this one is unlikely. Okay, so now I will play the tape again. You can listen and recheck your answer.
3.2.
So, Yolanda, do you think you'll ever buy a house or apartment?
Well, I'm living with my parents right now, and I'm trying to save enough money to rent my own apartment. Most people where I live rent. Property is so expensive. So I probably won't buy a house. How about you, Dmitri?
It's the same situation in my country. Houses are too expensive. For me, a house costs 10 times my salary for 1 year. So I don't think I'll be able to afford a house until I'm in my 40s. I'm 25 now, so that's a long time to wait. But who knows? It's possible.
And what do you think, Haruka? I'm married, and my partner and I are saving to buy a house. So we might have enough money in about 10 years' time. But it depends on house prices. They may go up or down. No one really knows. It's the same with the economy. Some people think it will get better. Others are sure it will get worse. So it's really hard to plan anything long term. How about family? Do you have any plans? I want to have a family, but I probably won't have more than one child. These days, it's very expensive to have children. Education, clothes, food, Everything costs a lot of money. How about you, Dmitri?
I love kids, but I don't think I'll have a family. And you, Haruka?
We'll definitely have more than one child. But I'm working now and I'm still young, so I probably won't have a baby just yet. Also, I'll probably quit work when I have a family, so I need to save up first.
Will you go back to work?
It's unlikely. People expect you to look after your family and for the husband to have a career. How long do you think your husband will work for? Probably till he's 65.
I'll probably work till I'm 70.
I'm sure you'll be rich and famous before then. As for me, it will depend on our financial situation, but I'd like to finish work before I'm 65. So it's unlikely I'll work till I'm 70.
All right, thank you very much. So you listen for 3 times. I guess it will be enough for you to recheck the answer. If you still want to practice, you can, watch the video. Uh, After we finish the class, we upload this on the YouTube as well. You can watch and practice listening more. Okay, now let's go to the next one. The next one is just only the video for you to watch. If some of you are very stressed out with our lessons, you don't want to speak, right now just watch. Just watch the video, right? This video, I don't know what it's about. Let's see. Uh,
What will life be like in the future?
okay, this one life in the future. All right, everyone. So you're gonna watch about life in the futures, but it is now happen in the other countries, but not really in our countries. So let's see. Maybe you can learn something from the design and get inspired to build up a great city like this. Okay, here let's start and watch.
What will life be like in the future? Where will we live? How will we travel? In the United Arab Emirates, they're building a new city that might answer some of these questions. Masdar is a walled city 17 kilometers from Abu Dhabi, the capital of the United Arab Emirates. British architects Foster and Partners designed the city, and the Abu Dhabi Future Energy Company is in charge of the Masdar project. They both believe the city shows us what life is likely to be like in the future. They say that the city will probably become a major business hub. It will have excellent amenities, state-of-the-art buildings, and integrated infrastructure. In fact, there are already several global institutes in the city. There's the International Renewable Energy Agency and the Masdar Institute of Science and Technology. The city's planners think that in the future, around 40,000 people may live in Masdar. Another 50,000 people will probably commute from other areas of the United Arab Emirates. Masdar is in a very hot location, but the city's design will keep it cool. The streets will be narrow, so they will funnel light breezes, and there will always be shade from the surrounding buildings. There probably won't be any cars either, so there won't be any heat from traffic pollution. Visitors to Masdar will have to leave their cars outside the city's walls and take public transport. They'll take the personal rapid transport system. This system will use small pods. People will get into a pod in one of the city's stations, choose their destination on a touchscreen, and travel along these magnetic tracks. The design will be safe, easy to use, and good for the environment. But most people will travel on foot. The city will be designed to encourage walking. there will be lots of stairs and there won't be many lifts. And because it is unlikely that there will be any cars, there will be lots of space for pedestrians. The city will be clean, green, and energy efficient. The Abu Dhabi Future Energy Company won't complete the project until after 2025, but they are sure the city will be a great place to work and to live.
All right. Do you want to watch again? Okay. Okay, so no, then we can continue our lessons. All right. Task H, choose 5 questions from the list to ask and answer in the class. Make a note of people's answer in the tables below. Okay, so we have the table here, but we have the questions right here. But we are not in the class right now. So I'm gonna ask you to uh, write the questions and the answer of this. Then I will answer. Then I will not no need to write the questions. Then I will ask some of you to share the answer with the class. Now this is a question from number 1. Okay, so I will write number for you. We read together first. So this one, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There are 7 questions. You start from this one. For example, in the next 100 years, do you think? Okay, number 1, people will stop commuting. They will live and work in the same building. Okay, this is question number 1. Question number 2, in the next 100 years, do you think? Then you just put question number 2 here. Children will learn online. School will only be for learning social skills, just like today, COVID-19. And number 3, do you think, or in the next 100 years, do you think travel to other country will limit it to top business people and celebrity? Okay. And then number 4, in the next 100 years, do you think most people will live in cities? Number 5, do you think all cities will have free wireless connectivity? Number 6, do you think food will be produced in factory? The countryside will be used only for leisure activity? And number 7, the last one, do you think what? Travel using carbon-based transport will be banned? Okay, so in order to answer this question, I want you to write to answer the question in a full sentence. For example, number 1, you can answer what? I think or I am sure. Yeah. People will stop commuting. This is the answer. Okay. Or you can, if you want to say, okay, you can say like it's unlikely. It's up to you. Okay. But I just want you to practice writing the sentences. It is unlikely that people will stop commuting. Hello, everyone. Do you understand what I want you to do right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so thank you very much. So please do it. This thing, I think you have to answer the question carefully. Answer only one. This is just only example for you, one by one. And one question, answer only one answer. So I think I give you 10 minutes. Please write the answer in your notebook. We will check the answer together at 9:45. Okay, I will ask you at 9:45 to share the answer with your classmate. Thank you very much. Okay, let's start. Okay, hello everyone. Have you done the exercise? Hello? Wow, what happened to my student now? No one would like to speak anything at all. Hello. Oh, we have a lot here. Any problem, everyone?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, so now let's check the answer together. Number one, start with I only call student who always answer my question. I really sorry for those who I cannot call you because you never answer anything, you know. You're in the class, but you did not say anything. Okay, Ripple. Question number one. In the next 100 years, do you think people will stop commuting and they will live and work in the same building?
Um. Oh, it's unlike that. People cannot. So, teacher.
Oh, what happened? What happened, man?
Check
Yes.
can answer question number 2.
Number one and number two, the same, all the same thing.
Okay. I think number one, it's unlikely that people will stop
Commuting. Commuting.
commuting because they need to
Traveling.
go.
Actually, commuting means traveling.
Yeah.
Okay. It's unlikely that people will stop commuting. Okay. Thank you very much. Now, line number two. In the next 100 years, do you think children will learn online? School will only be for learning social skills?
I think it is likely that children will learn online and school will only be for learning social skills.
All right. Excellent. Well, in the next 100 years, do you think travel to other country will be limited to top business people and celebrity?
It's it's unlikely that travel to other country will be limited to top business people and celebrities.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, number four, Sinai. Hello, Sinai. Yes, I don't know. Okay, how about Singli? Oh, okay, Manin. Number four. In the next 100 years, do you think most people will live in cities?
And so most people will live in city.
Very good. All right. How about Siuji? Siuji, this morning, what happened to you? Okay, in the next 100 years, do you think all city will have free wireless connectivity? CG this morning got problem. Okay, Sikin, number five. In the next 100 years, do you think all cities will have free wireless connectivity? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so we call the same student over again. Okay, well, number five. In the next 100 years, do you think all cities will have free wireless connectivity?
It it probably won't all cities will be have free wireless connectivity.
No, it's probably won't. You have to answer like this. All city probably won't have free wireless connectivity. Okay, Blair?
Yes, sir.
It you can use with here. It likely that, it unlikely that, it's possible that. The rest you cannot do with it like that. Remember that. Okay. All right, thank you. Now number six, now line again. In the next 100 years, do you think food will be produced in factories? The countries will be used only for leisure activity?
I think food probably won't produce in factories, but the countryside will be used only for leisure activities.
Okay, thank you very much. Number 7, simple again. In the next 100 years, do you think travel using carbon-based transport will be banned? No.
Why you call this number? I
No.
it will probably it will probably so I don't have answer for this
Okay,
question.
Sepahu, I think maybe you still don't understand. If you want to start with it, okay? Okay, you it respond it. You put it like this. Example, it will, it probably, or this one will, right? Or your answer probably won't. It probably won't be banned. You can do that, or you can say travel using carbon-based transport probably won't be banned. You keep the same subject. Now, if you use probably, definitely, may, you can say travel using carbon-based transport may be banned. Also correct, no problem. But if you use unlikely, okay? If you use likely, if you use possible, then you have to start with it, because this one all are right adjective. Now you see, it is unlikely that travel using carbon-based transport will be banned. It is possible that travel using bus transport will be banned. Is it okay now, Sipal?
Let me
Oh,
check.
okay. I mean, is it okay now? You just say yes,
Yes.
but I don't know whether you are okay or not. Um, unlikely, likely, possible. You have to start with it's, and then you keep the same subject here. Like it's unlikely that travel, just keep the same thing. Travel using carbon-based transport will be banned. No need to change anything. Just add something like that. Because this is your answer here. It is unlikely. This is your answer. But if you want to use probably one, then you should not use is here, no likely or whatever. You have to say, you just keep the same thing, you just change only here. All right. Travel using carbon-based transport probably won't be banned. Travel using carbon-based transport will definitely be banned. It's up to you. You see, you can use any style you want. But the answer is important, unlikely, probably, whatever. You know that they are uh, percentages 0%, 50%, and 100%. So this word send a message to other, okay, give the other the understanding of how much percentage do you uh, expecting to happen based on this word. So you have to be careful using this word. Okay, I think by now you understand the structure. Do you have any question with this exercise?
Sure, I will tell you my answer. I write. It's
Mm.
possible that traveling use carbon bus transport will be banned.
Okay, that is okay, correct.
Oh, correct.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah, see here, learn from our your lesson. It is possible that, and then you put the whole subject, and then still keep will, and then the rest. So the same thing with your answer here. It is possible that travel using carbon-based transport will be banned. That is correct. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
teacher.
your answer is possible. Now, if I ask Nalan, what is your answer for number 7?
Travel using carbon based transport will definitely ban.
Okay, thank you very much. You see the same question, different answer. So for Nalan, definitely. She believe it's gonna be banned. But for triple, 50%. For the line, 100% ban. Okay, ban. But for triple, possible only 50%. You see, your answer are different already. Very, very much different. One believe only 50%, one believe 100%. You get it now? There is a difference. Hello? How are you?
Fine.
Okay, now good. Now, if you don't have any more question, okay, you can rewatch the video and learn more, practice the exercise. Okay, now let's go to the next one, vocabulary, the speed of change. Describe the cause and effect. Oh my gosh, this lesson is very important for you, the cause and effect. Okay, like this. Okay. Normally we say cause and result. Cause and effect. You know why some students they cannot speak English? Because okay, you fail the test because all right, you have very low internet connection because so you have poor internet connection. This is the cause or the result, the cause or the effect. Hello.
Cause.
And now I said because I add you have poor internet connection because you are in your room, for example. Just say if you are outside your room, it's okay. Now, which one is the cause?
You are in your room.
Yeah, you are in your room is the cause, right? Okay, this one is the cause. And then because of that, this is the effects. This one is a effect. You have cause and effect. All right. Cause answer the question why. Why do you have poor internet connection? Oh, because I am in my room. Okay. Hello. Hello. Okay. Hello. No. 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 Okay. No. Yes. No. Okay. What happened? Okay. Okay. Now let's look at the two questions here. In what way has computer technology changed our life? Make a list. Number two, do you think the world is becoming more competitive? Why or why not? So I just translate this word for you. Okay. Do you think the world is becoming more competitive? Why or why not? Okay. Now let's look at my sample answer. Number one. Nowadays, people can study or have a meeting together from every part of the world. Just like you now, some of you is in your bedroom, some of you in the cafe, some of you now is in the car, traveling along the way. Some of you now are at school, okay? Some of you now is in cooking, right? And some of you now is in the toilet, but you still can study together. Right, so this is the way uh, computer technology changed the world. Đã vô nữ. Ấy em số đã vô nữ. Ô, thôi ra bạn mà dù đã. Sorry, student, wait a moment. Okay, question number 2. Do you think the world is becoming more competitive? Why or why not? Yeah. Okay, this is my sample answer here. Sure, it is. People are becoming smarter and smarter. They will definitely. So see, 100%. They will definitely fight for the prize and becoming leaders of the world. Vô tuần 7 thôi. Vô tuần 7 ở kia quay tra oi nè. Rồi tập vào. Ấy bên đi bên á trong ngày có đó ngày 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 khai à. Nên là cho. Ngày năng miên 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 thằng lơ đấy. Miên 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 lại cho lên thằng lơ đấy. Ok chứ nó ai chia cho bây giờ. Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot to mute myself. I'm in the office, so a little bit busy here. Okay, so uh, I would like to read the questions, and I want Sripa, you read the answer, please. Now let's start. In what ways has computer technology changed our life? Make a list.
Number one, nowadays people can study or have a meeting together from every part of the world.
Number 2, do you think the world is becoming more competitive? Why or why not?
Sure, it is. People are becoming smart and smarter. They will definitely find for the prize and becoming a leader for the world.
Leader, not leader. Leader. Okay, leader. All right, thank you very much. You don't need to answer this question by yourself. I think your answer are not much different from mine. Let's go to the next one. The next one is read the text and answer the question below. Okay, so question number 1. Why did the king have to give the pilgrim so much rice? Number 2. What is Moore's law? Number 3. Which has more memory? The computer on the first space shuttle or the smartphone? Number 4. Why is it now quicker to analyze human genes? Sorry. Number 5. How many people now go to university in the UK and in Finland? Number 6. Why is research now published more quickly? Okay, Nalayan, can you read, please?
1. Why did the king have to give the pilgrim so much right? 2. What is more law? 3. Which has more memory? The computer on the first space shuttle or a smartphone? 4. Why it is now quicker to analyze human genes? 5. How many people now go to university in the US and in Finland? 6. Why is research now published more quickly?
Okay, so now I will play the tape for you. This is the reading from the book. Okay, here we go. You can read along quietly.
There is an Indian legend that goes like this. Once upon a time, a king challenged a pilgrim to a game of chess. The pilgrim agreed, but on one condition: if the king lost, he would put a single grain of rice on the first chess square and then double the amount on every square after that. The king lost and then discovered the price he had to pay: 1 grain on the first square, 2 on the second, 4 on the third, 8 on the fourth, and so on. By the 64th square, the amount came to more than 18 quintillion grains of rice. A modern example of this type of growth is Moore's law. This law says that the power of computer microchips doubles every 18 months. We can see the effects of this if we compare the space shuttle with the smartphone. The computer on the first space shuttle could process 400,000 instructions per second and had a memory of 424 kilobytes. A modern smartphone is over 35,000 times quicker and has over 33 million times more memory. These increases in computing power have caused scientific discovery to speed up. It took the Human Genome Project 13 years, from 1990 to 2003, to analyze the entire human genome. Due to faster computers, scientists can now do this in a week. In the next decades, computers will equal the power of the human brain. This may result in the development of computers that are more intelligent than humans. The possible consequences of this are profound. The increasing speed of scientific discovery is also partly the result of larger social trends. In the 1960s in the UK, about 5% of young people went to university. Nowadays, 40% of people in the UK do a degree, whilst in Finland the number has reached 80%. Between 2000 and 2010, the number of students studying in universities abroad rose by 75%. Because of the increase in university students, more people now do research at a postgraduate level. This has created greater competition between research departments for funding. As a result, there is more pressure on scientists to publish their findings quickly. This new research leads to other new discoveries and, as a consequence, new technologies are developed more rapidly. The speed of change is hard to cope with because it means we need to keep learning and adapting. But we'd better get used to it, it's not going to slow down.
Okay, study hard and smart. Right. Okay, everyone. Can you follow? Or you want me to read again for you?
Dạ cho.
Oh, I really love my student. Okay. Okay. Okay, now let me read again. Do you want to listen to the tape or you want me to read?
I want you to read.
Oh, you want the teacher to practice more. Okay, so now let's go. I will read for you. Are you ready? Now here we go. Let's start. The power of numbers. There is an Indian legend that goes like this. Once upon a time, a king challenged a pilgrim to a game of chess. The pilgrim agreed, but on one condition. If the king lost, he would put a single grain of rice on the first chess squares, and then double the amount on every square after that. The king lost and then discovered the price he had to pay. 1 grain on the first square, 2 on the second, 4 on the third, 8 on the fourth, and so on. By the 64th square, the amount came to then more than 18 quintillion. Okay? Yeah, you read a lot of zero here, quintillion grains of rice. A modern example of this type of growth is Moore's law. This law says that the power of computer microchips double every 18 months. We can see the effects of this if we compare the special toy with a smartphone. The computer on the first special toy could process 400,000 instructions per second and had a memory of 424 kilobytes. A modern smartphone is over 35,000 times quicker and has over 33 billion times more memory. These increases in computing powers have caused scientific discovery to speed up. It took the Human Genome Project 13 years, from 1990s to 2003, to analyze the entire human genome. Due to fast computers, scientists can now do this in a week. In the next decades, computer will equal the powers of human brain. This will result in development of computers that are more intelligent than humans. The possible consequences of this are profound. The increasing speed of scientific discovery is also partly the result of larger social trends. In the 1960s, the UK about 5% of young people went to universities. Nowadays, 40% of people in the UK do a degree, whilst in Finland the numbers has reached 80%. Between 2000 and 2010, the numbers of students studying in university abroad rose by 75%. Because of the increase in university students, more people now do research at a postgraduate level. This has created greater competitions between research departments for funding. As a result, there is more pressure on scientists to publish their findings quickly. This new research leads to other new discoveries, and as a consequence, new technologies are developed more rapidly. The speed of change is hard to cope with because it means we need to keep learning and adapting. But we better get used to it. It's not going to slow down. Is it okay now, everyone?
Yes, sure.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so right now I want you to practice reading this thing alone by yourself and answer question number 1 until number 6. Okay, can you do it? Some of you may not have the book. I don't know whether you have or not. The book is free, but if you don't have, I will send you this page and I will send you these questions to your Telegram so that you can practice reading and answering the questions, number 1 until number 6. And how many minutes do you want for this exercise? Hello? How many minutes do you want for this exercise? Oh,
10.
10 minutes. Okay. So 10 minutes is okay. All right. 10 minutes for you. So 10 minutes. We will check the answer together at 10:23. Okay, please do it right now. Hello. Oh, you were studying together. And your sister, oh, I saw Marina. She look like Marina. She's taller than you. Oh, now have you got the textbook? How many textbooks? Can I see? No, you're supposed to have 5 textbooks. So how about one more book? We're gonna give you that all right? We do this for you because the book is not nice, so that's why I decided to make it. Some slide and it's very clear now. So in the past, the book was not like this. So I can change it up all. So it's not like the big book. This is not the new. Okay. We kick it up there from 1 year to 1 more year. That is one better now. It's better now, lot more. But his subject is the most difficult. You're gonna feel the page with him again.
I think so.
Because his subject is difficult compared to other subjects, right?
Yes.
They have one more book before. Ask them. Did they tell you?
They say that they will be uninformed.
Okay, okay. One more, that book is the first book. 500 pages.
Oh.
Okay, oh, you have to speak English. Long, 30 pages. Long. Oh, the thought ra cái số cái điều tình của nó vậy cùng tôi tình thương thì nó bây giờ tôi coi nó đã tự chọn tôi tình thương thì nó thế cái mơ một mây trong người mất là tầm một này bốn câu hoa được rồi còn con quá thì con quá ở tôi sẽ tính đủ lòng sọ còn oh, and yeah, Marie, Yanni, right?
Yes.
You have to log in with Microsoft Teams license.
Yes.
Or for the new class. And I'm gonna do that. I think I already informed the class and give you all the password and ID and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, and from now on we're gonna do that. Okay. Good luck. Happy to see you. Yeah. I'm so glad to see you here. We all still survive. That is a good news. Total.
On time, teacher.
Okay. Very good. Thank you very much. Is it on time to have a break or is it time to check the answer?
To check the answer and then have break.
Oh, okay. My student is a time checker now. Okay, now we have 6 questions. Question number 1. When I call your name, please read the question and give the answer. All right, so now let's start with Sripo. Sripo would like to answer the question, so you are the first.
Question number 1. Why did the king have to give a pilgrim too much right? The answer, a king challenged a pilgrim to a game of chess. That's all, sir.
Yeah, just challenge, and then what happened? Just challenge,
Just challenge.
and then he win or loss.
He lost.
Yeah, if he lost, that's why. That is the reason he lost the game to the pilgrims. That's why he
Yes.
has to offer pilgrim too much rice. Yes. Your
Yes.
answer is not complete here. Okay, see the answer. Yeah, bye bye. Okay, he lost the games and the amount of rice he has to pay double on every square. Okay. All right, bullet number 2.
2. What is Moore's law? Moore's law is a modern example of the type of growth.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, Moore's law, it said that the powers of computer microchip double every 18 months. Okay. Okay. So this is the answer, bullet. The power of
Yes, sir.
computer microchips double every 18 months. Okay, number 3, Nalayan.
Which has more memory, the computer on the first space shuttle or a smartphone? I think smartphone.
You think or this is the answer from the book?
The answer from the book.
So don't say you think, okay, because it is true. Because one you think maybe not so true. Okay. Okay, and just skip one. Okay, a smartphone. Okay, number 4, Manin. Now Manin now also. Suji today is even no yes, no, no. Right? Oh, my student, what happened now? Who should I call? I only call 3 students available for me. Okay, I will call Ripple again, number 4.
Yeah. Number 4. Why is now quicker and analyst human Chan? The answer. DUE.
DUE, reduce. What is it? DUE, dude.
Yeah. Because due to faster computer, scientists can now do this in a week.
No, because of the computer are faster. Just say
Yeah.
computer are faster now. Yeah, dude here and because the same. Actually, do two. Do two because of the same meaning. Do two and because of the same meaning. Okay, number 5. Well,
How many people now go to university in the UK and in Finland? 5%. Teacher.
how many people? 5%. So 5% to UK or Finland? We have 2 countries here.
You
Your answer is not complete. Nalan, can you help your friends? Question number 5.
Yes. There are 40% in you. There are 40% of people in the UK do a degree, and while in Finland, the number has reached 50%.
Yeah, 80. So 40% in UK, 80% in Finland. How about the last one? Why is research published more quickly?
Because more people now do research at the postgraduate level.
Okay, because this is a competition between research department for funding. Okay, and next week we're gonna learn more about this. This is even more difficult about cause and effect. And I think we can relax from now. We studied a lot this morning, and you can practice reading more at home by yourself. I will drop a link of the video here for you to practice reading, and hopefully you practice. Spend some time to practice. I believe if you practice only 1 year, your English is gonna be good. But if you don't practice, okay, you still who you are. All right. Thank you very much, guys, for today, and bye bye. See you next week.
goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Good luck.